Hi, I'm Tom Knight. And I'm Elmer. We're here to do a special puppet making workshop for you, the Pennsylvania Pre-K Counts classrooms, the Tunkhannock Primary Center, the Mahoopany Primary Center, and we're here to celebrate the Week of the Young Child. Yay! Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get started. Well, what do you need to make this puppet? I'll tell you. You're going to need a little paper bag like this. Make sure it's the regular size, not the jumbo size. The jumbo size isn't so good. So the regular size paper bag. You'll need some scissors, a glue stick, some markers or crayons, a rubber band, and some construction paper, different colors. If you don't have construction paper, you can just use some white computer paper and some markers. That'll work too. So the other thing you're going to need is your imagination. Do you have that? Did you bring that? Yes? Because you don't have to copy what I'm doing. I'm just here as a guide, but if you want to change the colors or the shapes or anything, that's all up to you. In fact, it's a lot more fun if you do it the way that seems right to you. You don't have to do the same colors or shapes that I'm doing, okay? All right, so first thing we'll do is we'll take our paper bag, like this, and open it up. Now, you may have made a paper bag puppet before that looks like this. That is one way to make a paper bag puppet. We're going to do it a little differently today. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to crumple up your bag, like that. Why do you do that? So it's not so stiff, okay? So it's just easier to move. Okay, now open it up. Great. Now find where the mouth used to be. And we're going to make a new mouth. Like that. And this is a good time actually to put the rubber band on. So you put the rubber band around what's going to be kind of like the neck of the puppet, and that just makes it a little bit tighter. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to make a mouth. And I'm going to get one of my pieces of construction paper. I'm going to get, well, I don't know. This is where oh, you know what? I think I'm going to use blue. So try blue. You can use blue. You don't have to, but I'm using blue. And I'm going to make a circle that fits around the mouth section here. So I'm just guessing. Making a circle for the mouth. Something like that. That might be just a little big, so I'm going to cut it down a little bit. It's not really a circle, is it? It's more of an oval. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to glue it to the mouth area there. Get my glue stick. This is the glue stick that is purple, and then it dries clear. I'm going to use plenty of glue on it because I want it to stick. It's a little hard to see that purple against the blue, but you know it's there. All right, lots of glue. It's getting on my fingers, but that's okay. We're making stuff. We're having fun. It's okay to get glue on your hands. Just means you're an artist. Okay, so I'm pushing that down there. Give it a minute to stick. Now it kind of has a mouth. Well, it had a mouth before, but you can just see the mouth better. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to make a tongue, and I guess a tongue should be red. Okay. It doesn't have to be, but so I'm just going to make a circle here for the tongue. I already made one earlier. You can see that place where I made it. We're going to stick the tongue in the bottom of the mouth there. I'm going to put some purple glue on it. Like that. Stick it in the bottom of the mouth. Like that. And then, I think it'd be fun to make some teeth. I'm going to take my white paper here. I'm going to cut like a strip here. And then I'm going to cut just a couple squares. I think I only need 2. And then I'll take my purple glue, or whatever color glue you have, and I'll stick one tooth there on the top of the mouth. Another tooth on the top of the mouth. So it kind of looks like that. And then when I close the mouth, it goes like that. So now we've got a mouth. Okay, still not, it needs a little bit more time to dry here, I think. I'm gonna just try to glue the edges here a little bit. Try and hold that down a little bit. Okay. All right, so we've got a mouth. Now, I think we could use some eyes. So I'm going to take my white paper and just cut a couple, actually, there's a little trick here. I'm going to fold it over like that. And I'm going to cut a circle. And when I cut it like that, I cut 2 circles at the same time because I folded it. Okay, now I've got two eyes. And now I'm going to take one of my markers, probably my black marker, because that's just going to show up better. And I'm going to make some the pupil of the eye. And I'm going to put the pupil not in the very center. I'm going to put it on the edge, because I think that's going to look better. Okay, so the eyes look like this. Now I'm going to put some glue on the back of the eyes. I like to whistle while I work. And then I'm going to stick it so that the pupils, the black part, are kind of facing each other, because I just like how that looks. I think it looks a little goofy that way. Okay. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. The glue probably needs a little bit longer to dry, but we can keep on moving. We can keep on working on our other stuff. So I think this puppet could use a couple more things. Starting off with some hair. So what color should the hair be? Maybe, I'm just looking at my paper here. Oh, I think purple. I think purple would be a nice color for this. I want to say he's a guy. I don't know if he's a guy. He could be. He doesn't have to be a guy. I'm calling him a guy. Okay. So what I'm going to do to make the hair is fold this over like that, and I'm going to cut this much here, and then cut this here. So I've got something that looks like this. And I'm going to take the end not the place where it's folded, but the loose part, and I'm going to cut towards the fold. Okay. And then I'm going to put that, I'm going to glue that on the top of the head here. Purple, we have a purple theme here. And then I'm taping that on, not taping, I'm gluing it on there. Okay. All right, how are we doing here? Hey, everybody. I'm, what's my name? I think my name is Elmer. Yes, my name is Elmer. Okay. He's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. I think it would be fun to give him an arm, or actually, well, 2 arms. So let's make some arms. I think, I've got this purple here. I'm a fan of purple. I'm going to take my purple paper. It doesn't have to be, of course. And I'm just going to draw, actually, I'm going to do the same trick I did before. I'm going to fold it over so that when I cut it, I'm going to cut both arms at the same time and they'll be exactly the same. Okay, so I'm just going to draw, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to draw 3 fingers. Now we have 5 fingers, right? Or 4 fingers and a thumb. But sometimes puppets only have 2 or 3 fingers because it's hard to draw all those fingers, right? You can if you want to. It's your choice. But I'm just doing 3 because I think it's easier. Okay, so I'm going to cut out those 3 fingers. Well, it's the arm and the fingers, right? This is a little tricky. You might need some help. That's okay to ask for help for this part. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. Now I've got 2 arms. Clap your hands. Doesn't make much sound, does it? Okay. Now we just glue on the arms, right? Put one on one side All right, let's glue it up. Let's get some good glue on it. Now, here's a tip, by the way. If some of you have a glue stick, or not a glue stick, if some of you have a glue gun and you're allowed to use it, or your parents are allowed to use it, that might make things easier. But as you can see, you don't need a glue gun, because I'm not using a glue gun. But sometimes that can make things a little easier. Okay, so I'm just putting one on one side, one on the other side. Hey everybody! Hey, 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 hey! How's it going? How's it going? There you go. I think, does he need anything else? You know what I'm going to do? I think he needs one little extra thing. And I think I'm going to give him, I keep calling him a him, but it doesn't have to be a him. I'm going to give him a little belt, just to make him a little more colorful here. And I decided yellow is my color for this. So I think that would just add a little bit to his look. Now yellow doesn't really show up that great. So, well, you know what? I'm gonna try. I think I might try a different color belt. Let's try. What would be a good color? Not red. Well, maybe red. Maybe red. I think green. Let's try green. Okay, so I'm gonna. I just changed my mind. You're allowed to change your mind when you're creating things. You know, sometimes you try something and it doesn't work, and you try something else. That's part of the fun. And then after you try it a few different ways, then you find the way you really like. Okay, so I think this is a good idea. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to put a little glue around here. I'm just going to glue the belt on. I'm just gluing it in the back. I'm going to try that. Might need to glue it in the front too. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. Well, that is how to make a paper bag puppet. Thanks so much for making the puppet with me today. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, me too. I want to thank a few people, especially Toni Hockman for sponsoring this, and Erica Rogler and the people at the Dietrich Theater, and Cathy at Hands of Wyoming, and also Mike from Applefun Puppetry for helping with the puppet design for the workshop. And thank you so much for coming today with your imagination and your creativity. Hope to see you all soon. Bye. Bye.